Hi, it's that time of the year again. The thing about skincare is that you don't realize that you have to put in so much effort in some months of the year. I don't know if maybe people abroad know, but people at home, back home here in Nigeria, Niger based. If you're seeing this for the first time, my name is Asma Zakari. I'm a Niger based cosmetic formulator. I own a cosmetic brand for skin and hair of color. For people that resemble me, okay? All right, if you see what you like here or you like what you see here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up, it's very important. Please, I'm not getting engagement and I need it. Thank you so much. All right, now quick one here. Like I said earlier, most of the time we here in Nigeria, we don't even realize that during different times of the month in a year. Of course, we have 12 months of the year, but mind you, that 12 months do not have the same type of weather. First and foremost, we have the dry weather, we have the raining season, we have the what season? Okay, let's say that's it too anyway. Hamatan, which happens to be the dry season, and then during the spring, that's the rainy season. The weather it's very, very okay. And guess what? Depending on where you're based in Nigeria, yeah, let me narrow this video to people in Nigeria. Depending on where you're based, if you're based in the northern part of Nigeria, trust me, the drier seasons are not friends with your skin. Like they're going to make your skin terrible. They're going to that drier season is going to make your skin feel like it has never been taken care of before. Yes, now this is it. First and foremost, the sun becomes very intense during the dry season. Yeah, during the Hamatan. The cold equally becomes intense. Like when you're living in the northern part of Nigeria, the weather can be very, very extreme. Trust me. Yeah. So the cold is dry. Like when I mean dry, especially when those that live in the far north, like the desert-ish side of the country, it's not funny at all. So it comes down to the fact that we cannot use the same product from January to December. Now, even for those that live in the western part of the country, which is sort of in between, we have more raining season, the western part of Nigeria, the same thing too with the eastern part of Nigeria, the same thing too with the south part of Nigeria. We have more rain in those areas than in the north. But it does not mean that during the dry year months, we still do not suffer the same thing, although the north is always the extreme. So that brings me to the reason why I'm talking about lotions. Now, you might be tempted to ask me, in as much as in the past I have reviewed some products from some skin and hair care products as well. I don't really label any product. Like I don't come in front of my screen and tell you that okay, buy this product. No, I don't do that because to be honest with you, I really don't even know so much about other products because these days we have so many products in the market. I've been sent pictures of so many products that I just open my mouth. Maybe one of these days I will try and see if I can talk on those products. Like you could just see that these products are false advertising, they are lies. They are, I remember seeing on TikTok one lady was talking about some secrets in skincare industry. For me, it's not secret. I call it scam in skincare industry. It is whacked. For instance, this is what I mean. If there's a product that is in vogue, yeah, they now tend to project it forward, and for whatsoever reason, I don't know who pays for every PR of some products that become in vogue. Once upon a time, it was niacinamide. Another time, it was salicylic acid. Another time, it was retinol or let me say vitamin A in general. Like I'm not saying these products are bad. Some other time it was the overhype of vitamin C. I'm not saying these products are bad, they are good. These are all products that I have in my product line. Yes, I am this believer of single products. Honestly speaking, I don't really vibe for cocktails like that. Do I have cocktails? Yes, based on a certain situation. But my preference is single products. Yeah, single ingredient products, if you know what I'm trying to say to you. Like these ingredients are awesome. Don't get it twisted. But sometimes they are being overhyped and then they are being overrated and making it look like that ingredient alone can do a whole lot, like can move mountains. I don't know what I'm saying here is making any sense. I am not condemning the products like call vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, salicylic acid, azelaic acid. I am not condemning any of those products. What I'm trying to tell you is that sometimes they are being overrated, and that's why I said I don't know who pays especially for PR. And these products, boom, sometimes the prices now changes as soon as they become overrated. But surely, surely, whatever goes up must surely come down. Yeah. But what I am saying here is that in collective, in these products, it depends. It might not necessarily give you what you want, but in singles, yes, it will. Do you know why I said so? In singles, these things mostly come in their therapeutic usage percentage rate, but in cocktails, they might not necessarily come that way. Let me give you a quick example. I have a product whereby I cocktailed it licorice, azelaic acid, and niacinamide, vitamin B3. Yeah, but I cocktailed each of them at 2%, which might not necessarily be the therapeutic index usage percentages for some of these ingredients. Example, azelaic acid. 2% azelaic acid might not do as much on your hormonal acne as against 10 or 15%. I don't know if what I'm saying here is making sense. If it's not making sense to you, drop in the comment section. I might do a full-up video. Yeah. So coming back to lotions and all of my explanation in the past, I hope it makes sense. Yeah. But coming down now, like I said, I hope I'm not tell you buy this, buy that. But then I have sort of will I say a landmark. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, or will I call it a yardstick of most of these moisturizers in the market? Like good moisturizers, not bleaching moisturizers, obviously. Good basic moisturizers. This is Jeggings. This is a very popular one. They come in different variants, yeah. But this is for all skin types. In as much as the rose skin whitening care, but no. It's none of that. And that is the problem. You see why I tell you I cannot just come sit here and just push any product on you. Right now, I'm not even using this as a marketing. I'm not pushing this product on you. I'm just using it as a yardstick because I want to refer to some things based on the ingredient listing of these jeggings. I am not telling you to go and buy jeggings. I don't know if I'm trying to say to you, yeah. But I'm just trying to tell you that I want to use this to make other references. Okay, now let's do this quickly. When you keep watching, you understand what I mean. Now, this is the ingredient list of these jeggings products. It says water, glycerin, cetyl alcohol, petroleum, mineral oil, citrate 20, cetyl PG. Okay, I'm going to jump down to the end. Yeah, because let me tell you something about in key list. The first four, at least highest five, is the basic. So what are the first 4 or 5 here? We have water, we have glycerin, we have cetyl alcohol, we have petroleum, and then we have mineral oil. Now it tells you from this first five that this product is made out from a water based, obviously. Then there is a humectant, which is the glycerin. Then there's cetyl alcohol, that is an emollient, yeah, as well as and he's an emollient, yeah. Then we have petroleum, which happens to be an occlusive, and we have mineral oil, which also happens to be an occlusive. The reason why I said I'm using this as a yardstick is because I love to make my product, or I love to make my content surrounding skin of color, melanin skin to be specific. What are the characteristics of melanin skin? Dryness. And especially when we are growing older, our skin gets drier because of the lipid barrier breaks down. So therefore, the lipid barrier is where our fatty lipids are. Yeah, so as they break down, that dryness worsens. Even if you have an oily skin, just observe as you grow older, you'll now be wondering where the oil has been to. Yeah, the oil reduces and all of that. But then, like I told you, this is my yardstick. It has mineral oil, which happens to be an occlusive, and any product that is meant for melanin skin should have mineral oil in it. Yes, should also have petroleum in it. It's very important. You have glycerin in it. It has cetyl alcohol, which happens to be an emollient. Yes. Now it tells you that this product is a water and oil. So obviously there's going to be preservative. You and I know very well that water and oil does not mix together, but with an emollient or an emulsifier, they bind. Yeah, it gets binded together, but in between there has to also be a polymer as well, yeah, to more of coming in there as a stabilizer. I hope what I'm saying here is making sense. Somebody told me that my videos can be so advanced sometimes, so just let me know in the comment section. I can still willingly come here and break it down, or we can break it down in a live stream. Anyone. So coming down to the end, I'll say, of this product, we now have methyl paraben, propyl paraben, obviously, and then lastly there's fragrance. So the reason why I went down to the base is just to talk about the fact that there has to be the presence of preservative. So when I see some product, that high, that buzz has dropped where some people tell you preservative free. How can a cream or a lotion be preservative free? Please run away from it. Okay, now let's go back to where I was making definitions or explanations based on weather, topography, and all of that. Yeah, there are creams and there are lotions. If you've been an oldie on my channel, you realize that the difference between a cream and a lotion is in the content of water and oils. Now, basically, lotions contain more water than they do oils, and that's why they are light. I came with samples here that I will show them to you. While creams contain more of oils than they do of water. So when you see a recipe of a lotion, you will realize that the percentage of the water is higher than the percentages of the oils and waxes. So when I talk of oils, please, I'm also talking about the emollients and the emulsifiers because they all still fall under oils, yeah? So not your oil that you might think like that per se. So talking about lotion, we're talking about cream. When you see the recipe for creams, you will now realize that the water content is lower. So what does this tell you? That lotion will offer you more hydration in as much as it will still offer you moisture. But creams will offer you more moisture and hydration as well. I don't know if what I'm saying here is making sense. And hence the reason why I'm telling you that the months of the year, sometimes also based on where you reside, will require you buying two products that you'll be using different months of the year. When the weather is dry, you focus more on using creams. When the weather is humid, you can focus on using hydrating products. Some people will tell you they prefer using oils. It still all depends on where you stay. Yeah, and it still all depends on the type of oils. We have fatty oils, which contains fat, like oils like sunflower oils. Some contains coconut oil. Some contains jojoba oil. You know, those are like the fatty kind of oils. Yeah, then we still have the silicone kind of oils, which contains one of the most popular silicones in oils is cyclopentasilicone. And then we have occlusive oils, which most of the time contains your petrolatum, mineral oils. All these are occlusive. So now these oils come in different stages. There was a video of mine that I asked if I should make a video breaking down oils critically, but nobody answered me. So to be honest with you, I've not made that video. But oils are also very important. They also play a key role in whatever time of the year it is. There are times that oils can be included in your skincare. There are times that oils do not need to be included, depending again on your skin type. You see, I hope all of these things I'm saying is not too complicated. All right, let me show you something. It's for it to be like sort of something you look out to or look out for. I mean, yeah, when getting a cream or a lotion. Now, lotions are like this. You can see even from this container. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound. It's running, like I told you. It has more water than it does oil. Now, this is the lotion. Can you guys see? See how it's running. Can you guys see? Look at even me holding it in my hand. Can you see how it's running? Yeah. Now, this is a lotion. Yeah. Which will work or which you will benefit from more during more wet season. Yeah, during the let's say the rainy season or the spring that you guys call abroad. Yeah, now you benefit more from lotion during that time. It's awesome, and this lotion is very. I know you might say I'm saying this because my product, but trust me, for those of you that have used my products on this channel, you know what I mean. Now, this is a cream, and now let me tell you one very important thing. There are lightweight creams and there are heavyweight creams. Now, this is a lightweight cream. Yeah, it's not as runny as a lotion. Look, can you see? It's technically dropping, unlike the lotion that I just poured. Are you seeing? This is a cream, a lightweight cream. Now, this is another awesome one. This is a very, you can see it's not running like you can see. It's stepping down, but not as runny. You know what I'm trying to say? So from the viscosity, you will be able to ascertain which is which. Now, this is a lightweight cream, which is also awesome. This can also be used like the whole months of the year, but during the drier months, there should be inclusion of oils. Oils of whatever sort, fatty oils, occlusive oils, or even silicone oils. What I'm saying here isn't making any sense to you at all. Now, let me show you a heavyweight. This is an example of a heavyweight cream. Let me bring this. Can you see? This is a cream. You can see it's not pouring. Look. Now, this is a heavyweight cream, which, to be honest with you, I wouldn't tell you I use this from January to December. No, I think I use this more. Not even I think. I'm very sure I use this when the weather starts getting dry. When the weather starts getting dry. But depending on where you're based, if you're based in the north where the harmattan is critical, you will still use a heavyweight cream alongside with an oil, which I love to recommend occlusive oils. You see why I told you location also matters. And here's the reason why when I see people being crazy about foreign products, I just smile. I am careful not to talk for them to think I'm trying to condemn foreign products so that they can buy mine. No, I don't do that. Yeah, I don't. I just tell you that at the end of the day, geography is an important factor in cosmetic studies. Honestly speaking. Now, this is a thick one. As you can see, I'm scooping from it. I'm even putting, I'm not even, but there's another very important thing, packaging compatibility. It looks like I have a lot of videos to come and speak about. Packaging compatibility also matters, either in the texture or the viscosity or even the active in the product. My next video, I'll speak about actives in body product as well. Now, this is a heavyweight cream. Now, can you see? EM moving anywhere. I'm moving my hand. Look, EN moving anywhere is so stable like that. Now, this is a heavyweight cream. And this is awesome, but might not necessarily be awesome for people that have oily skin. Yes, but this is awesome for people that have dry skin or even combination skin. And this will be awesome for people that are in areas where the weather can be very dry, terribly dry, and very, during the Hamatan, and very harsh on the skin during the Hamatan season. This will be very awesome. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say to you, yeah. So it depends. You can even see the blending is not even as fast as the lightweight cream or the lotion. You can see the lotion was the fastest to blend in. The lotion was the fastest, and I don't know if you can see from my camera. Now this has more oil. I don't know whether you can see from my camera. You see it's shining. But unlike the others unlike the lotion that I rub, it didn't give me this shiny feel. But the cream is giving me this shiny feel. I hope you're seeing it from my camera anyway. So it just depends on whatever your recommendation or whatever your condition is. But I have stated it clearly that during the dry season, you need more thicker products. Do you understand? So when selecting your creams, like I told you, I just use that jeggings as the yardstick for you to know that this is what and what and what you need when you're going for either a cream or a lotion for the melanin skin. Is important for you to take note of the humectant in it. Honestly, I prefer glycerin. To be honest with you, I don't even recommend products that contain hyaluronic acid, especially during the dry months. For we living here in Africa, run away from hyaluronic acid. Like I said, I don't know if there's someone that pays for PR and then these products will now come and be overhyped and people will just jump on the trend and use it, not even realizing if it's destroying their skin or not. During the Hamatan, avoid any cream or lotion that has hyaluronic acid. You see sometimes in some label it's called sodium hyaluronate. Stay away from it, especially for those of you living in the northern part of Nigeria. If you want to listen, you listen. If you don't want to listen, I'm just telling you because that humectant is not the type of humectant that is effective in a dry atmosphere. It works more in a humid environment over a dry environment. I've said it, let those that have ears hear. And, what again? I wanted to add something. I think I forgot. But that's by the way. I don't want this video to be too long. Let's end it here. But I wish I could. Okay, then. Very important. Take note of the fact that your product should have an occlusive, either a petroleum or a mineral oil. There was a lot of backlash on all of these occlusives like petroleum jelly or mineral oil. But let me tell you something about the ones that are used for cosmetics. The ones that are used for cosmetics are not in its crude form. They have been refined and acceptable cosmetic wise. I hope what I said in this video does not sound like a banter. It sounds more educative than it does a banter because I didn't intend for it to be a banter. I want it to be an educative. Just drop in the comment section if you want me to speak more on body oils or not. And also drop in the comment section if you want me to still elaborate on something concerning moisturizers. Like maybe there's something you want to find out about moisturizers. But mind you, no moisturizers that bleach the skin. Like I told you, my next video will be on actives in moisturizers, like more of compulsory actives in moisturizers for melanin skin type. All right, thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like my video, please drop it, even say hi, just tell me where you're watching me from. It will be another advantage for you, for me to even maybe specifically speak about your location, even if I've not been there. When I know how the geography there works, I'll be able to highlight you on what type of moisturizers you should look out for. All right, thank you and see you later. Bye.